Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Today I have some revolutionary, groundbreaking news for you all. I feel motivated to decorate in Animal Crossing. I know this truly only happens once in a blue moon, but today I am fully prepared to sit down here at my computer and play Animal Crossing for an unlimited amount of time. No, just kidding. I do need to go to sleep at some point, so probably just a few hours. I really just want to do a whole bunch of stuff on the island because truly, you know, we haven't really done that much. I actually started this island 6 months ago and I feel like I've barely done anything on it. So today I give you the gift of actually doing some builds in Animal Crossing. Speaking of gifts though, I want to thank Nixie for sponsoring this video. Have you ever been playing on your Nintendo Switch and wishing for a more elevated controller experience? This is the Nixie Wizard Series joypad, which you can use either wirelessly as a standalone controller or slot in both sides on your Switch. It has this super cool retro look and it feels really high quality, and I love the subtle LED glow on the buttons. This controller is super customizable too. You can swap out the analog sticks for hexagonal or circular depending on your preference, and there's these extra buttons on the back that you can map to whatever you want. Speaking of buttons, the triggers on here are really responsive and sound so satisfying. The analog sticks are also an upgrade for me because these babies will never drift on you. Thank you. It also comes in different colors, so take your pick on the style for you. These Wizard joypads are on sale for a limited time, so shop using the link in my description if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. Thanks again to Nixie for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Let's go ahead and do just a super quick tour just so we're all up to date and we're all on the same page on where the island is kind of at right now. So as you can see, the map on the bottom right corner, I've got the little Florida shaped cliff and it's looking real cute. The rest of it is kind of a mess and I don't really know what's going on if I'm being completely honest with you. But this front section right here is like our little city core section. This is like the little Miami inspired area. It's super cute. I really like it. We've even got a little bit of a high-rise building there, some scaffolding construction, cars on the road, all this good stuff. And we've even got a little Publix to shop at. But if we go to the right, we have the total opposite, which is the Everglades. And this is kind of like 80% done. I feel like I still want to put some stuff here. Like, obviously there's some empty gaps over here. If we hop on over here, this is my most recent build. It's just so tiny, but it's this cute little honey area. I absolutely love this. It's so adorable. And then if we go back up through the Everglades and go up this, we've got a few things up here. We've got Tangy's house with an empty yard, and we've got a little orange grove that I worked on. Oh, I really do like the orange grove. It's nice and simple, but like really, really cute. So I love it. I love it. The opposite of simple up here is this amazing pool area, which I love so much. This was such a fun video and I just absolutely love how it looks. I love the vibe. I love everything. Yeah, that's all we've really got going on. Wait, is that really all we've got going on? Oh my goodness, that's all we've got. 6 months. 6 months I've had this island. Yeah, so we need to do some stuff today, obviously. I think I first want to work on this little beach area. I feel like this will be really fun to do. I already have an idea in mind. I want there to be a shack and I want there to be a boat, and that's all I've got in my head right now, and we're just gonna take it from there and see what we can do. Let me just quickly clean all of this up so we have a nice clean slate, and then we'll get to building. Okay, I have gathered some supplies, I have cleared the area, and now the last and final step is to start up the island designer, as we do, because I think I'm going to use some of the little tiles from the little pool tile code thing that I love so much. So we're just gonna try to make a rectangular slash squarish shape, you know, whatever it lets me do. Oh wow, this is not a very big square at all. You know what? I vaguely remember having some sort of difficulty with custom designs on this little section before when I was decorating it. Maybe we make like a little panhandle kind of situation going over here and we extend. Does that look weird? Probably, but you know what? I think that leaves a really good spot to put our boat. So I'm gonna try to put it right on top of the sand right here. Of course, we need custom designs because this looks ridiculous with no custom designs underneath of it. We gotta do a puddle, absolutely. And then we gotta do some seashells. Perfect. Next is fencing. I definitely want to put some of this rope fencing around. I just don't really know where exactly, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, before fencing, hold on. Sorry. I'm kind of going out of order here. We need some trees. Absolutely some coconut trees. How could I forget? I am so sorry. This is kind of embarrassing for me. Wow. Wow, I hope you can forgive me in your hearts. I really do. Okay, trees are down. Let's go back to fencing. I think I'm feeling it all along the back here. So that means we have one little teensy tiny space to walk on over here, but that's okay. Wait, where am I gonna put this shed? I don't know. All I brought was a storefront. I think if I put two just like this back to back, that's cute. Yeah, that makes like a little tiny building. I like that. All right, well, those were my two ideas. So now we just get to put other random stuff everywhere. I think I'll pull down the boat just a little bit and we'll put this little fence right behind. We might as well decorate this little section off to the side here. I have some log stakes that I don't think are gonna fit over there, so I might as well put them over here. There we go. Cute, cute. We'll probably come back to this area intermittently between the decorating of this section. Next, I was thinking some oil barrels and storage types of things, cardboard boxes, etc., etc. Got 2 oil barrels down, and I put down this box, but I don't know if I like it there. I think I'm actually going to pull this forward and we'll scooch it along the front. Oh my goodness, please grab this box. Thank you. Then I'm thinking a little cardboard box over here with a mosquito on top. Okay, I'm liking it. And then I have a little shell speaker that I thought would be really cute over here. We'll put that right on top of this box. What else we got? Oh, a bucket, of course. The bucket can go right here in that little corner. I wish I could put a custom design there, but unfortunately you cannot. I also have this little toolbox, which I really want to put like right here in front, just like that, but the orange on orange, we'll see if I can magically fit it right here next to the boat. Definitely want to open that bad boy up. Yep. And then this area that's right here by the water definitely needs some love, so I'm thinking a little stool. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. And we do a little fish container. Okay, okay, yeah. A little fishing rod because, I mean, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I've got some small cardboard boxes. Would those work? Ooh, yeah, those'll work. I want this to be kind of like a little shipping yard, dock kind of area, so it's a little bit messy. Then we do this life ring. I think that's real cute, and I just wanted to have like one more red thing to kind of, I guess, balance out the fishing container, you know? Even though this looks bright orange. This might not be red. You know what? This is orange. Yeah, that's orange. I have these stacked bottle crates. That's what was red that I was thinking about. Okay. We can just stick it right here in this little inconspicuous corner. Love it. And then you know what? I actually think we'll pick up this toolbox and we can put that on the stacked bottle crates, and instead over here we can put the flamingo because I really wanted to include that. So okay, that works out perfectly. I really like this. This is so cute. This is such like a charming little area. And I like that it's, you know, slightly dingy-ish. Like, I could have made it way more rusty and stuff like that. Way more, like, abandoned and overgrown. But I decided not to. I wanted to make it a little more colorful instead. So we have this section over here. Let's definitely do a snake, though, because this is right off of the Everglades. Maybe we do some weeds also. Just get a little bit of greenery in here. And I gotta do these planks. I gotta do them. They're just so good. And I think we'll lastly place a little flower over here. So there we go. There is our little dock shipping area off of the Everglades. I like it. I love it. And you know what? I didn't even think of this, but that was progress for decorating some of my beaches, because I historically put off my beaches until like the very end, and it's kind of a thing. So that was progress. That was progress. I'm going to destroy the Everglades. I have officially decided I'm gonna completely redo all of this. Okay, whoa, Raven. Back it up, back it up. I know that's what you're thinking. Where did this come from? What's happening? What's going on? I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really, this was just as sudden for me as it is for you right now. So I decided while I was walking around, because I was going to fill in some gaps in the Everglades, that I actually completely hated all of it. And it was stupid and it sucked and it needed to be completely redone. So that's what we're doing, okay? I actually came across two images that very much inspired me. I came across this image of like this house on this really cute like little dock on the lake, and I thought I could do something really similar with the Everglades with a little swampy little shack for boots. And I found this incredible, amazing pond design that came with the dock as well. So the stars aligned and it was just absolutely perfect. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I know it was all very sudden, but I think that you will agree with me by the end of this that this was well needed. Like, I'm sorry, but what was I thinking before in the Everglades, making those little skinny in-game paths and just throwing like a water custom design on top of it? Come on, Raven, I can do so much better than that. Like, that was like using 5% of my brain. This was using at least 6%, you know? I think the custom design is really what made it 10 times better. There's a lot of parts to it. As you can see, it took up a lot of slots in my custom design slots, but I think it was totally worth it. Plus, I haven't really been getting any other custom designs anyways. My only fear is that when I attempt to potentially maybe do like a Disney World in the future on this island, I'm not gonna have any more slots left. But you know, my favorite thing to say is that that's a problem for future me, so she can deal with it later. But yeah, I was trying to make obviously the Everglades nice and swampy, and my idea was to make like these little kind of like, I don't know what you call it, like risen areas of like land here and there, just making like little circles of dirt basically. So you kind of have to inverse the codes and make it so that there's the grass showing, so I could put trees and stuff everywhere, because we've got to have trees in the Everglades. It couldn't just all be water. Then it's just like a regular pond in Florida. Like, then that's not special. That's not the Everglades. And another thing that's interesting about this code is that not only is it like the path where it has like those 9 tiles, it also has 4 additional ones for like those little transition corner things. Like you saw earlier, I was trying to not use them because I didn't want to use up the slots, but it turns out you really do have to with this path. But again, it's so worth it, so worth it. So I got a pretty good chunk going here, as you can see, and I was just trying to leave little spots here and there with some grass on them so we can put some trees. And trust me, like, oh my goodness, I am so excited to show you this. Like, this was so impulsive, but like I had the motivation and I was just putting like 110% effort into it, and it was just coming out so good. So now we're going ahead and we're placing trees, and that's pretty self-explanatory, honestly, but I did want to provide a nice mixture of different trees. I decided that I'm going to use literally like all the trees that there are in Animal Crossing. Before, I was only using, I think, palm trees and bamboo and then the pine tree items, but this time I was like, you know what? Screw it, we're also going to use the cedar trees, we're going to use the regular hardwood trees, like everything. Nothing's off limits, you know? I just wanted it to feel really full and like full of life, full of nature, all that kind of jazz. And I really was trying to put as many as possible. I know in the Everglades there's like mangroves everywhere, so I tried to get that feeling. I wish I could still fit more. I probably could have if I just eased back on the custom designs on the water path a little bit, but hey, it's also really good, okay? So maybe we needed a little bit extra of this water path, okay, for our sanity today. And the path also has like a ton of extras, as I like to call them, so like little alternatives, you know, so you don't have to have just plain water everywhere. You can have rocks, you can have extra little weeds, you can have ripples in the water, all that kind of good stuff. So I was going around and placing those and trying to find a good spot for them. And I just wanted to show you the before, right? And the after, and this isn't even with items put down. And like, I'm sorry, but before, disaster, ugly, after, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so we kind of got that foundation going, you know, we did all of these paths and we got the trees and stuff, and I think I just want to add to it a teensy bit more, and then we're gonna go in with like our smaller decorations. But here's how all of that is looking. I even got this little chunk right here, but I think it's looking really good, and I'm very excited to work on the house. Even though I didn't really leave a lot of space like to put stuff, I'm considering moving this tree. I don't know. Anyways, I think I do want to put one palm tree at least back here, so let's get started on that. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, just to like round out this little tree area. Super cute. Okay, I think this is so cute. I'm loving this so much. I'm really glad I decided to redo this just kind of like semi-impulsively. It's really nice. I'm happy with it. I also feel like I could fit in one more tree right here. Do we want to do it? Do we want to do it? Let's try it. I'm thinking we do a bamboo tree here, and then actually I'm gonna pick up this bamboo tree that's right here and we're gonna replace it with a coconut tree. So let me go grab some coconuts somewhere. There we go. All right, that looks good. Oh my goodness, it's looking a lot more full now, so I'm very happy about that. Let's get into some other items. I feel like I didn't really leave a lot of like grass space, which is okay. Stuff can still go on top of the water custom design. I did bring some bushes. I only brought 4 because I'm like, where are these even gonna go? I left like no space. I think I actually want to pick up these flowers, and I want to maybe put a bush right here. I do like that. I do like that. And we could even put the flowers back right here if we want to. I think back here could use a bush as well. Let's do a yellow one back here. Definitely in this little pocket we could put some bushes as well. Probably one all the way in the back. I like using bushes in the back as kind of just like filler, you know? It's nice little chonky green filler. That's how I think of it. And I guess we'll do the last one right here, but I have more bushes on the island if I want to add more potentially. Next, I want to work on some wheat fields. These are kind of like similar to bushes in my mind. These are just like some nice green space fillers, you know what I mean? So I really want to put these specifically in areas like in that corner right there where you can kind of see some of the jaggedy edges along these sections where it's more obvious, you know? If we can just stick some wheat fields so we forget about it, then that's great. So let's do that. And to me, it's also just like helping it look more overgrown and like tall and grassy and all that kind of good stuff, just like the Everglades should be. It's a lawless land, you know what I mean? It's a lawless land. And since this bridge is finally built over here, and since I'm over here, this is actually supposed to be dug out a little more just to give that extra appearance of it being a river, even though it's so short. I know. There we go. And let's also put a wheat field as close as possible to the corner so we can kind of cover that up, you know what I mean? Probably right here in this little corner, and maybe some over here just to kind of fill in this little empty gap. Next, I want to add in a few plants here and there, like some of these potted plants. For example, this bad boy back here, you know, looking good. And then I've got a tall garden rock. That's great. Fantastic. And then I'm moving up this wheat field just a little bit so we can have this coffee plant right here. And then I have another cacao tree. I think we'll put that next to this palm tree. Also, I just noticed that I guess I accidentally overwrote these planks that were supposed to be here. So that's kind of awkward. That got messed up over there and over here. Wow. Yeah. I don't know how I did that, but I must have accidentally done it, but whatever, we're fixing it now. I've also got this termite mound, and I want like a small little item over here. How do we feel about a moss ball? I do feel like we need some color, so maybe I will do some flowers right here. I've got some red cosmos. Yes, beautiful. Ah, that's a nice little pop of red. I love it. I don't know if the Everglades has like flowers. It has to, right? It's just a bunch of plants. There has to be flowers in there somewhere. Next, I want kind of a larger item over here. I think these rocks are perfect. I'm really trying to fill up as much space as possible. Like, I want these little sections to be packed. Right in the spot where I'm standing, I think I'm gonna do a little snake and then a little vine bench. That way you could sit here if you wanted, and you could have a little picture in the Everglades. Very cute. And then I'm feeling this mush log. Oh yeah. On top of this mush log, I think I had this in the original configuration of the Everglades, but I'm gonna put this little spikenard. To me, he's like very swamp. He's giving frog, he's giving alligator. He absolutely belongs here. Then I think I'm feeling some more flowers right in front. Yeah, we'll do some green mums. That's perfect. I've got this giant flower thing, which I think is so fitting and so perfect for the Everglades, but I just don't know where to put it. I think we can fit it right here in front of this wheat field, but we have this little pocket and I definitely want to put something here. So I think I'm going to do a little froggy on top of the ruined seat. Super cute. And then we can fit this here. Ooh, yes. And then I'm thinking this mush lamp would also be a cute addition somewhere, maybe right here, but definitely turned off. That way it just looks more natural. I feel like we can fit another pine tree behind here. I just feel like there's a little bit more space we can utilize. Oh yeah, and it just adds a little bit more fullness to this area. And since this path is pretty large, we can put some other stuff too. Why not? We've got this little mossy rock, and I think I'm gonna put a mosquito model right here because Everglades is full of mosquitoes. I also have a mush partition. I really want to use this somewhere. Where can we put this? Right here? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I think I'm actually gonna do some more flowers back here first of all. And then I've got another mush log. We'll put that down. On top of that, we'll do a little snail. He's kind of covered by the palm tree, but that's okay. And then we got to get some turtles in here. We're going to put one of these over here. Honestly, he's having the best time of his life. And let's do a stone stool over here. And should we do a cricket? Is a cricket a good vibe over here? And we'll do a little mushroom stool. I like that. Over here though, we'll do another turtle. He's so cute. I've got this little froggy guy and he's gonna go right here by the little pond. I think another mosquito model like right here as you walk in would be really funny. We have a teensy little spot over here. I think I'm just gonna fill it up with a little moss ball. Oh, we should also do this cliff. Oh yes. Okay, we'll do that too. You know what? Let's just do it now, so I don't forget. I'm very glad that I decided to do this right then and there because I know by how I was feeling by the end of this that I would not have had the energy to go and do this like as the final thing. I would have been like, oh, you know what? I'll just do it later. It's such a little space, like whatever, forget about it. But I think that this adds a lot, you know, just having like more trees to just add to the fullness of the area. It really does help. And I'll mention it later, but I didn't have any more wheat fields and I was like kind of too lazy to get them. So I definitely want to add wheat fields here, but that'll have to be later. And when I say lazy also, I mean that like I'm too much in the zone to want to like stop my momentum and go and get them. Like whether that be like a treasure island or, you know, just ordering them and time traveling and stuff. It's like, oh, I'm like so focused and so in the zone. I don't want to like stop all of this momentum and like go time travel or go to another island. Like to me, I'm like, ugh, like I just don't want to do that. So I say lazy, but it's not like out of laziness because like I'm not being lazy. I'm just doing other stuff, you know? Again, it's the momentum. I don't want to stop it. Just I was having so much fun with this. I did not want to go and do another island or time travel or anything like that. I also was thinking about putting like another small waterfall around here somewhere, but I don't really know where I would put it. And plus, Florida is flat. You know, I really should stop putting cliffs because it's just not accurate, but sometimes you do need them just for the builds to look good. But yeah, I think this island will be mostly flat anyway, just because it'll be easy. I mean, aside from the giant Florida cliff I built, but yeah. Okay, I think that's good for now. I'm out of wheat fields, which I think would really help that area, so we'll get some of those eventually, but there we go. That's nice and filled out now, and especially over here, like this view, it's like all filled up and full, and it's just very satisfying to me. Now let's work on good old Boots' house. I feel like his house already kind of looks like a little shack in the middle of the Everglades. I genuinely have no idea what we're doing, actually. A lot of times I like to put a storefront or a retro transportation stop kind of like right up against it like this, just to make it a little bit wider, you know? You know, I feel like it doesn't actually need it. I feel like it's fine. I might actually want to put one in the back here just so it's like a little bit of a shed type of thing, you know? And I actually might put a actual storage shed back here. Now, the part that I'm struggling with is this side. I can fit one tree, but I think it's like right here, so I don't know. I don't know. Let's maybe do a fence. That way we get a little more vertical height going on back here. And then I'm kind of feeling a mush log. A mush log would be good in this little corner. And on top, hear me out, I am gonna put a chainsaw. Listen, Boots is living in the Everglades, okay? He needs to protect himself. Don't judge him, okay? And I guess this can be his weapons area, so we'll put an axe over here also. I mean, it's not weapons. It's not it. He's cutting down trees. He needs firewood. Obviously. I think we'll do a little campfire over here and just turn that on, and then maybe some weeds right in front. Hear me out, these glowing moss shelves, I like him. And then he definitely needs some way to do his laundry, so we gotta get a little clothesline going here. That's just barely hanging off the edge of the dock. And of course, we gotta pair that with the little wash tub, duh. And maybe this little garden faucet too, that's cute. And then we can also put some stuff up on the shelving. So I'm feeling a little metal can, first of all, and a little gyroid fragment. Very cute. But I think that's good for this side. That's looking good and fleshed out. I said fleshed, but that sounded a lot like flushed. I definitely mean fleshed. There's no toilets here. Trust me. Now on to this side. Let's see what we can do here. I'm thinking a little DIY workbench will be really nice. Stitches is in the way. Excuse me, sir. We do have one spot behind it. I really am just trying to fill up every single available space in this build. In case you couldn't tell, obviously. But we need something tall. I'm thinking maybe an oil barrel? Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we do the DIY workbench right in front. And then I could leave this path open so I can actually access this storage shed. But do I want to do that? Or do I want to put some stuff right here? I think I want to put some stuff. I think we're gonna go mush lamp, plastic canister over here, tiki torch, and you know what? Another alligator. And I think I'll squeeze in a little frog model over here too, because we deserve it. After this incredible, amazing house that we just decorated, we deserve a little froggy. Isn't that the best reward ever? Let's take a little walk through and just look at everything. I added just a few more things. I'll see if you can spot them. They're mostly creatures, but I absolutely am obsessed. Maybe this is my calling, to make the Everglades in Animal Crossing. I swear I could do a whole island like this. I really could. Like, I genuinely think that would be so easy for me. This was so fun. It's just the chaosness of it, which if you watched my themes ranking video, you'll know is very important to me in Animal Crossing. Like, the ability to just be chaotic with the decorating and for stuff to be everywhere, you know what I mean? But I absolutely love it, and I feel like the little shack, Boots' little house, feels like the perfect little Everglades shack, you know? He's chilling. I don't know what he's doing out here, but he's chilling. And I especially love this area back here. Like, it's just nature as far as the eye can see, which is what the Everglades truly, truly is. I know this isn't technically a new build. This is just redesigning an old one, but I'm really glad that I did it. I think that it was very much needed, and yeah, the old version sucked. I'll say it. Here's to this fresh new Everglades that's so exciting to me, and I'm so happy with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I forgot to record an outro, but here are some pretty b-roll shots of this area. I love it so, so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again for watching. Check out my merch and Cameo linked down below, and I will see you in the next one.